What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Robert Tomea. I'm gonna do a quick little update. Basically, I haven't uploaded in a while because I moved to a bigger house. There's a lot of changes that happened. You may notice that I no longer have a smaller tank. I did get rid of my Sirensis breeding group. I also parted off with the Ufaga Pumilio Bastimentos. And you can see now that I put my two offspring of Lehmanni, red Lehmanni in there. They're getting along nicely. And I put my main pair of red Lehmanni in here. And it looks like they're hiding for the night. But some exciting things is they're already getting back to breeding. There's a developing clutch right there. And there's a tadpole right there. And there's also a tadpole in that tadpool. So I have 3 tadpoles in this tank, and all 3 are being used. So that's their tank. It's grown in quite a bit. I've taken a few cuttings out of there. I want that white sea margravia to keep growing so I can propagate it and put it in other tanks. And then next, I showed you before I got my 2 offspring. One is a female and the other one is around 5 months. So I'm hoping it's gonna start calling soon. And this is their tank. Nothing too much going on. I was really hoping that this philodendron mammii would grow a bit more, but it hasn't. But this philodendron melanochrysum has just taken over this tank. And then I got the 2 flowering Variegias back there. That's a Fenestralis hybrid, this big one. And then that one is a Variegia racinae, or however you pronounce it. And then just Peperomia marginella just flooding the back of that tank. That needs to be cut. And moving on is the old red Lehmanni tank. I had to take it apart, unfortunately, to move it. I did a few things, a few different plants. Mostly excited about the philodendron El Choco red and the Anthurium luxurians. You also have a varicosum, and a philodendron camposportulatum, and a melanochrysum, and a branitatum. So there's a lot of philodendrons in here. And then there's the Syngonium lanceleaf. And this tank, although I wanted it to grow in, I did add some inhabitants. That is my male Ufaga sylvatica patablanca. And the female likes to hide in that cocoa hut. I do have a couple clips of them that I'll probably throw in here. But this is their tank. Very, very new. I think it's only 2 weeks old. It's got some ghostwood, a little cork over there, and I also got pumice rock, and kind of littered the bottom with it. There is a philodendron furicatum back there, and there is a Queen Anthurium in here, but it's just a sad little root. I don't think that's going to come back. Unfortunately, it did not acclimate well. And then, of course, I have some Margravia umbellata. I have a philodendron micans. It's just hopefully gonna cover the ground up pretty quick. And then I have a bunch of different clippings of Margravia bronze, and I only put in 2 clippings of this Margravia recta flora because it grows really, really quick, and I don't want it to completely take over and suffocate all the plants. And then I also have this cool little vine here that's a Macrites. I think it's Macrites separifolius, I believe is the name of it. Hopefully that thing grows pretty quick. And then I have a few orchids that are, yeah, that thing's pretty much dead. And that one's not looking too hot either. The only one that's looking good is this one. That's a Lehmanni species. I think that's Lehmanni orchestris. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but, or orchestris. And the only reason that one's doing well is because I directly pulled that out of this tank. The other two, since I was moving and I had to take apart the tank, I had to put them in a bin, and they just did not like the stagnant air of the bin, and they just rotted out really quick. So pretty much all the orchids that were in the tank, of the original red Lehmanni tank, they're pretty much all gone. The only one that's somewhat kicking is behind that leaf. There is a Lepanthiopsis astrophora, which still isn't looking too hot, but it's still going. And then right here, I have my 2 bins. Basically, I have two Lehmanni babies in here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see them, but I'll just show you how I keep my Lehmanni babies. It's pretty much how I've kept everyone so far. Just in a small bin with some different philodendron leaves. And I don't see anybody. And then in my next bin here, I have what I have left of my Syrincis. You can see one right there. And I think there's 4 in here last I checked. Again, it's just philodendron lichens just taking over with some leaf litter. And I got 4 in there, and then I have a whole bunch of tadpoles still left from when I took down their tank. Thanks everyone for sticking around and watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the little update that I have going on in my frog corner, or my wall of large obligates, plus my little Syrincis bin. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it.